watching BTP Sports Talk Live. We're here at BBVA Conference Stadium, home of the Houston Dynamo, and today we're here for a different occasion, and that is the announcement of the 2015 Major League Lacrosse All-Star Game, which will be played here in Houston this year. A couple of key points from this press conference. We had an opportunity to hear from Commissioner Dave Gross of the Major Lacrosse League. He made it clear that this is not just a pass-through. This is not just a one-time stop for Houston when it comes to lacrosse. Literally, this All-Star Game is going to be a test as to whether or not it's feasible to bring a major lacrosse league franchise to the Houston market. And I'll just go ahead and answer your question for you, Commissioner Gross. This is one of the best sports titles on the planet, so I think you're going to find that out very quickly. Our fans tend to get out and support all different kinds of major sporting events, so you're going to see that for yourself. Also in attendance was Mayor Anise Parker, who talked about the fact that the city of Houston, just as I made reference to, is one of the best sports hosts on the planet. We have all the major venues in place. We definitely have the infrastructure to support a major league franchise, and she's excited about the fact that we were chosen as one of the top markets for consideration and expansion. Also, we had a chance to meet and talk to 2014 MVP Casey Powell. And Casey, although he hasn't made the All-Star team yet, he will be here in the Houston market and attending that event with his youth program, which is the All-Star Shootout. And he's going to be bringing in teams from across the nation and energizing the youth and getting them interested in the game of lacrosse. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the footage of the press conference itself, and then we're going to follow that with some highlights from the 2014 season. Get you a little bit of flavor of some lacrosse action. You're watching BTP Sports on KANT 15.5. This is Richard Walker.
Houston is on fire for lacrosse. There is more grassroots, club, youth, young interest in the sport than one would even know because it's fairly out of the everyday eye. So we're here today to try to change that.
And Major League of Lacrosse for awarding Houston the 2015 All-Star Game. Now the City of Houston is approaching this as we do any big league all-star sporting event. We're also approaching it as a major entertainment event. But as was just mentioned, we see it as an opportunity to raise awareness and interest in the sport of lacrosse. Houston is increasingly on the map for a range of amateur and professional sporting events. We have the venues, we have the knowledgeable fan base, we have corporate support for all sorts of sporting events to be held in Houston. And with the Houston Harris County Sports Authority, we have a dedicated team that works to bring the events here.
And lacrosse has grown. You mentioned from Woodlands to Katy, Sienna Plantation, down into Cypress, Cyfair. It's growing, but it's not growing fast enough. And that's why we applaud you for coming down. Our kids get to see, my son, he's in 4th grade, he's tired of seeing me talk about lacrosse. He can't see me in action because I'm too old. But it's good to have the professionals come down and do what they do, and they're experts at it. And I believe one of the #1 ways of showing someone, for allowing someone to see what they can achieve is by letting them experience it firsthand. So this is an opportunity. And we're going to commit 100% myself and my office and the lacrosse community to making sure that this is a packed house.
And I have to tell you, from almost a couple years ago, Councilmember Davis has been saying, Janice, when are you going to bring lacrosse? You're bringing all these other sports. You're bringing rugby. You're bringing soccer. When are you bringing lacrosse? And every time I saw him, he never stopped encouraging me to get lacrosse to come to Houston. So we want to thank you, Commissioner, for having confidence in us and bringing this game. There is a lot of buzz and a lot of excitement, and we really appreciate your confidence in us. So thank you very much.
Do you like Tex-Mex food? And he looks at me like I'm a little strange. He's like, I'm from Houston. Everyone in Houston likes Tex-Mex food. We grow up eating Tex-Mex food. Have you ever tried sushi? Oh, I love sushi. Oh, You know, it was weird, because when I first had sushi, I was looking like, I didn't know what it was. It wasn't Tex-Mex, it wasn't, you know, steak, but I looked at it like, I tried it. I was glad I experimented because it's great, and I now love sushi. So I said, good, we're sushi. You haven't tried us yet. But when you do, you are going to love it. We have, and with all deference to rodeo and any other sport, lacrosse is the greatest sport in the world, and I say that with confidence.
It's great to be here. We're really excited. I'm speaking on behalf of the players. The players are really excited. We love playing in front of new audiences, and I can't tell you how pumped up we are to be coming here this summer. I certainly haven't solidified my spot on the All-Star team for the upcoming season, but I'll be here because of the shootout. We are running the CP Shootout. It's going to be a great jamboree-style festival. The players are going to be intertwined, walking around throughout the day, so they'll be very accessible. We're going to hold the draft, the All-Star Draft, where they split up the teams on Friday night before the game, and the kids will have a big interaction with that experience.
In front, and it trickles in. Young Grant Jr. with the pass and the goal. In front, cutting LaBelle. What a goal! Behind the pass, score. We are in overtime. Bayhawks in blue. Heiser backing in against Earl. Heiser gets to the inside. Score!